guys, it's Megan Howe here. For those of you who follow me on my social media sites, you know that I'm always doing crazy lives all the time, but none of them really have like a common topic or pattern, and I'm just kind of all over the place. So, I've decided that part of becoming a healthier me, I'm going to start my own video blog. A vlog is what they call them. I started to do a blog, but I thought, you know what, a blog really just isn't me. I'm more of a people person, and I want people to see me. I want to be able to react. I want to be able to, just put myself out there for everyone to see, so you can put a face with with me. I mean, I'm rambling now. This is just crazy. This is all realness. So this is a way for me to connect better with myself, better with you guys, and just grow as a person. So if you've been following me at all, you do know that I do lives every once in a while on my page. And so again, this is just something to kind of put them all together and make a topic out of it. And it's just my vlog. It's just me. It's just me talking about my life and my journey and my goals and my hopes and my dreams. And to get real, and my mom's probably gonna kill me for bringing this up, but like a year ago, my mom started harping on me about chemicals and all the processed foods that we eat and all the pesticides that are on our vegetables and produce, and the list can seriously go on. So, when she first started harping on me about this, I honestly let it go in one ear and right out the other, because anybody who knows me knows I am very stubborn and I'm very set in my ways and I'm very strong-willed. And so you gotta break at me. You gotta keep at me to break me down and get me to listen to you. But, I did get it very honest, because she taught me how to be a very strong-willed person. Because if anybody knows my mom, you know that I'm talking about her, and you know that she's strong-willed. And so I got it honest. So guys, my whole life I thought I was living this healthy lifestyle. I was practically raised on low-calorie, light, non-fat. I was raised that if you were hungry, you went for an apple or a banana or grapes or, I don't know, carrots instead of a bag of chips, or, a sweet treat or whatever it was. That's the foods that you concentrated on. That's the foods that if you were hungry, you needed to eat that. We weren't big snackers. We didn't have a lot of chips in our house. We didn't have a lot of, easy, quick foods that were made up. I think, the biggest thing that I probably ate that really wasn't good for me was probably mac and cheese, and that was only because I was growing up. Now that I have my own 2 children, if you haven't been following me, I have a boy and a girl. My little boy's name is Wesley, and he's 4, and my little girl is Madison. We call her Maddie, and she's gonna be 2 this month. So they are little and crazy, and I'll tell you what, like, I've already passed on some of my stubbornness to them. I'll be the first one to admit it. But what else I'd like to pass down to them is some healthy eating habits, is teaching them what is right about the foods that we eat and what to watch out for and what's not good for us. And the only way to do that is to, be doing that myself. So I thought, it is the time to start discovering what's really good for us. And the things that I thought were good for us at one point really aren't that great for us. I'm finding out and discovering now that they can damage your immune system. They can cause bloating and fatigue and even depression. They can cause so much worse things too, guys. It's really scary once you start digging into these. So I think that it's time for me to not only educate myself, but educate my children and teach them good habits. But what I understand more than anything is that it can be super overwhelming. You start digging into this stuff and you're like, oh my God, like, what is the truth? And what is someone just telling me because they want me to buy their product? And what sources? Like, how do I know what sources to believe? How do I know what topics to search for? What articles are trying just to spit all this information at me because it goes along with their product? And is it really true? My advice to you is to do your own research, and anything that I say, go look it up. Go find it. Go out there and find your own resources. But I'll point you in the right direction, but they're all my opinions. And anybody that you're reading that's not like a, an encyclopedia or WebMD or whatever it is that you think is a valuable resource that you can trust and believe. Anyone else is just going to be opinions, because you know the internet is full of opinions now, right guys? So honestly, we're all humans and we're all going to make our own choices, and some of us are gullible, right? And some of us are more gullible than others. But what we can do to truly help ourselves is to only find that information and educate ourselves. So educating yourselves is so extremely important. And it always goes back, when I talk about education, I always go back to my grandfather and what he told me growing up. My grandfather just pounded into me that people could take your material belongings, they can take your house, they can take your money, they can take anything that you can hold in your hands, they can take it from you. But one thing they cannot take from you is your education. And so that is why it is extremely important to educate yourself and to know for yourself. So honestly, my grandfather was one of the closest people that I held dear to my heart. He honestly is no longer with us, and I miss him every single day, but that's something that I will always remember that he preached to me. And so education has always been something that I'm always constantly doing. I'm always trying to inform myself. I'm always trying to teach myself new things. And that's one of the reasons why, is because I think that it's really one of the most valuable things that you can have in this life, besides your family and obviously, love and all the things that you really can't hold. But another thing that's super important to me is health. And that's because I want to be here for my children. I want to be here to see them have their own children. I want to be here way past that, as long as I possibly can on this planet Earth, because I have beautiful children that I want to be part of their lives for. And I want to be as healthy as I possibly can and enjoying every single moment in this lifetime that I possibly can. I wanted to start this video blog with you guys because I wanted to invite you all on this journey with me, and I wanted to invite you all to let's talk, let's chat, let's communicate. If you've got information that you want to share with me that you think is valuable that I don't know yet, by all means throw it at me and we'll research it together. I'll pull up some topics that I think are great and throw them at you. And I just think it'll be a fun way for us to have a really healthy relationship and get to know each other and just really, really dig into what is healthy nowadays and what's not, and reach our health goals together. What do you say, guys?